you guys dominated the line of scrimmage?
Just to execute our game plan as much as possible. That was basically, our coach told us to do something. We emphasized it 2 weeks before we played Bama. That's what we did going up. So I'm pretty sure that's what led us to become pretty dominant, like you said.
How much does a game like that give you guys confidence moving forward?
It gives our team, a bunch of confidence, man. It gives us, just enough to not overboost our heads, but just to where we need to be. And it just shows, what we can do and what we could have done. So, yes, sir.
How do you keep that? You said, over boosting your heads. How do you keep that from happening after a win like that?
Just staying humble, man. And the SEC, anyone can beat anyone. So, just being humble. We know you're not always going, thinking you're gonna win, even if it's not an SEC team. You know what I'm saying? Like, just always keep that on your head. So,
how much more comfortable can you feel? Can you compare it all to back to the beginning of the season to now?
Man, if I could have went back, man, I should have. I think I was playing, a little bit shaky here and there. I was playing not to fail, and I think that kind of hinged me a little bit at the beginning of the season. But now, I trust the coaches and what I'm doing, so I feel like I'm very prepared now.
Were there moments throughout the season that was like you made a play and it kind of opened a gate for you and was like, I just need to do this or do that?
I'd definitely say Tennessee.
Yeah.
I think it was the first play I went in. I just kind of it kind of got me hype.
Sure.
And it was just like, wow, I should have been doing this. So, yeah.
You feel like that dynamic has been at play across the whole defense as you guys have gotten later on into the season, just less sitting back on your heels and more just trusting it, going and getting it?
Yeah, I feel like that too, man. Just feel like, all of our guys had that same kind of bubble area that they need to get past, especially me, But, yeah, I think now we're in a really good stance.
Kind of on that note, what's it like watching a guy like Art Mason get after the quarterback the way he does? Got him in those situations.
It's amazing, seeing any of my brothers eat, man. Anyone on that defense eat. Eli with the pick, Kip with the pick, the crowd, everything. Especially seeing our Mace, just continues to eat, setting him up, him doing his job. It's amazing, I'm seeing a future NFL player, So
there's no egos on this defense. It just, you guys are a team. What's it like playing on 11 men, one job? What's that like?
We're all just doing our job, just kind of head down, just working. Trust what the coach is saying. If he tells us to slay in the gap, we'll do it. And I feel like we didn't really emphasize on that, especially me at the beginning of the year, especially doing what they were telling. So yeah.
Your thoughts on LSU and what they bring in the offensive line and things?
Looking at them so far, man, they look very dominant, physical, great O-line. They do a lot of things, that we struggled, that they're going to do. They look all good around, man. Especially the running backs too. Especially, yeah, Jayden, that's my boy. Yes, sir.
Jayden, you look out there and on both sides of the ball, there's a lot of true freshmen playing on this football team. Can you just talk about how bright the future is with some of you young guys and how much playing time you guys have got this year?
I feel like it's gonna be, the sky's the limit. Like you just said it yourself. There's a bunch of freshmen out there, gaining experience. Playing at the highest level. So imagine what they're gonna do. In year 3 or year 4 that they're here. So I feel like we're building upon right now.
Did you feel like you saw that coming with that recruiting class and how good you guys thought you guys could be?
Oh yeah, most definitely. Some of the guys they're more mature than your typical freshman coming in, and I saw that. The coaches saw it. So yes, sir.
Thanksgiving week, what are you most thankful for this week?
I'm definitely most thankful for my mom. Everything she sacrificed. I didn't have a dad out there, so she's been my dad basically. So very thankful for her, and my family, and yeah.
Recruiting signing days coming up. What do you remember the days leading up to signing day? What was your life like?
Oh man, it was crazy, man. I'm not gonna lie to you. It was crazy, a little stressful here and there. But ultimately, I made the best decision ever. I'm a brotherhood for life here.
What would your message be to those recruits that might be teetering on what their next life's going to be like and a life-making decision?
Just take it slow, and ultimately go where you feel like you want to go. You need to go. Don't go, outside factors or anything, your parents or anything else like that. Just basically go where you want to go.
Thanks, Jayden.
Yes, sir. Appreciate it.
Thanks, man.
Appreciate it.
Good luck, Senator.
Thank you, man.